Here we have the outside of the 2020 Elddis Majestic 175. As we move along, we'll firstly come to the flue for the boiler. We do not need to do anything with these, just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. And a little further on, we have the flue for the space heater. Again, we do not need to do anything with it, but just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. Above this, we have the external shower point. To use, just push the blue collar towards the motorhome and the dust cover will remove. And as you can see, it's just a basic hose lock attachment, and then just plug the external hand shower in, and as long as the water pump's on, it will then become under pressure. Next we have fresh water into the motorhome. Just pop your hose pipe in here to fill up the fresh water tank. As you can see, it's also lockable. Beneath it we have the grey water drain and the fresh water drain. At the rear we have the Thetford toilet cassette. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. Empties from this point here as well. Just remember to hold the button in to release the vacuum inside. It's very important to keep this lubricated. Thetford do their own silicone lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice quick and easy way of giving the cassette a good clean. If you do need to gain access fully inside the cassette, you can twist this whole section. As you can see, it's in a locked position at the moment. This arrow just needs to point to here. All of these cassettes are now on wheels with extendable handles. As we now come round to the rear, we have the rear view camera up the top and the Fiamma bike rack. Bikes on the rails, straps through the wheels, and then attach the arms to the framework. As we now come around to the other side, we have the external barbecue point. The adapter itself is still attached with a cable tie at the moment, so once removed, add the hose of your barbecue to this rib section here and secure with a Jubilee clip. This end here plugs in where my finger is and will lock in place, and you will then be able to turn the gas on. To remove it, just push the collar up and it will then release. We then have the gas locker. In here we have room for 2 gas bottles. The whale regulator just sits here. Hose comes off the regulator, screws into the gas bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner, and then bottle on and off on the top. Please make sure the bottle is isolated for travel. The spare wheel on this model just hangs at this point here, and it winds down from this point here. In the jack and wheel brace kit, there's a bar that locates where my finger is. You attach the wheel brace to it and then wind it down. Both vents for the Dometic fridge freezer. We have winter covers that clip on just here to be used if you are using the motorhome in extremely cold climate. Do make sure that they are removed in the warmer weather or the fridge will just overheat. Battery locker just here. So we have the leisure battery and then the mains hookup just here. Access underneath the bench seat. And then we have the Dometic rollout canopy, morning winding handle into this point here, and then wind it out and drop the legs. Diesel fill just here. Diesel cap unlocks on the ignition key, then AdBlue top up at the bottom. It will let you know on the dashboard when AdBlue needs topping up. Tyre pressures on the door pillar just here. Jack and wheel brace underneath the passenger seat, and the vehicle battery in the floor of the cab itself. Bonnet release just here. The motorhome is alarmed, and it's armed and disarmed on the main fob itself. So if we now lock it, it's armed, and then if we unlock it, disarmed.